Hey, so I just wanted to do kind of a chatty style video today, just to be real and honest with you that this is very much still a journey for me and I'm constantly trying to figure things out and I don't always take my own advice. So it's a learning process, but the more I work through it, the more I learn about myself and about my body and how to listen to my body. And honestly, I feel like the best I can do is just try to make better decisions for myself tomorrow. If this is the first video of mine you're seeing, welcome. And just to fill you in a little bit, I'm constantly trying to reduce my inflammation, but more specifically, I'm trying to heal nail psoriasis in general, I guess, which is an autoimmune disease. As well as I'm constantly working to try to improve my skin, which has been a struggle for me for many years, as well as reduce bloating and brain fog and all sorts of good stuff like that. So as some of you may know, we moved recently, still kind of getting settled in here, hence the weird random stuff on our shelves. So I haven't been as diligent with the supplements that seem to be helping me. We ate out a bunch and along the way I kind of got on a coffee kick and I've been drinking it every single day, which really spikes my inflammation. So along with just getting back on track, there are two things that really sparked the idea for this video. First, my skin has broken out more than it has in years. Even worse though, I think, are my eyelids, and I don't know if you can tell, I feel like I might look kind of scary right now because my eyelids are red and I'm not wearing any mascara, but basically a couple months ago they started to get really dry and flaky and they were really itchy as well. But then a couple of days ago things got really bad, and while they weren't dry yet, they got so itchy and I felt like I had poison ivy on my eyelids because I just wanted to scratch them off and they were like on fire. And then today I woke up and they were like rough and dry and swollen. I don't know if this is related to psoriasis or if this is like eczema or something. I don't really know much about eczema. I also have a feeling that it could be due to a drugstore mascara I bought, I think around the time that this started happening. It could be coincidence. Maybe it's something I'm eating, some sort of allergic reaction. I don't really know. But I also have a feeling that this mascara is definitely contributing. For now, I'm just trying to focus on cleaning up my diet a bit to get back on track with my general overall health and hopefully calm down whatever is happening on my face, which means drinking my diatomaceous earth in the mornings, opting for tea or for sigmatic products, which I love so much, instead of coffee, which is a little sad, but it's okay. Incorporating more vegetables into my diet, which I've really been slacking on lately. I think that's a major missing component right now in my life. Getting to bed earlier and just keeping a positive mindset because we are in charge of our reality. We're in charge of how we perceive our reality, and there is no use in being stressed out about these types of things because stress just increases inflammation and makes everything worse. So since I love food and I love talking about food and how food can support good health, I figured I might show you what I made for lunches this week to kind of, like I said, get myself back on track. Okay, so I think I changed my mind because it looked kind of unappetizing in just a giant Tupperware, But basically I made like an Asian inspired chicken noodle soup. It's not real chicken obviously because I don't eat meat. It looks kind of boring, but it was really flavorful and just light and clean, and a great way to get a bunch of vegetables in that I wasn't getting in before that. And I'm actually really looking forward to eating it for the rest of the week because it was super tasty. So if you're interested in that recipe, let me know, because it was super quick and easy to throw together last night, like a really big pot of it for the rest of the week. So that's a great meal idea. Trust me, I do not like to eat boring food. Like I love to cook, but I think it's just because I want tasty food always. But again, it's really important to me to get in a bunch of amazing plant-based foods and be healthy, and I don't think those two come separately. I think you can have really delicious, healthy meals. Okay, I think I decided to be more fun and just show you what I'm making for dinner tonight, because I think it's just gonna be super simple, basic, plant-based foods, just done in a really delicious way. So it should be pretty quick and simple to throw together, and just figured why not, because the rest of this video has just been kind of boring talking, so I might as well show you something a little more exciting. So let's get cooking. Okay, I'm sorry if you can hear my fridge, it's kind of loud, but essentially I think I'm just going to roast some sweet potato and cook some quinoa and black beans, and then I'm gonna roast some cauliflower I have in here as well, and then I'm going to make some cashew cream, and we have this like Chipotle puree stuff, so I'm gonna make a Chipotle cashew cream, which I mentioned before. Pretty simple, but I'll add a bunch of spices and make it really delicious, and then put some spinach on top as well. Okay, so I've just got my quinoa and black beans for lots of good protein, sweet potatoes and roasted cauliflower. There's more under there. Lots of spinach, and basically I'm gonna smother it in sauce, which is why I wanted to show you this first, but I'll show you that after as well. And that's the final product. Honestly, probably going to add more sauce. And that one's Charlie's. He doesn't eat spinach, but he eats a lot of sweet potatoes and a lot of sauce. He says he likes to get lost in the sauce, so there you go. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. I hope you enjoyed this more kind of casual vlog style video. It's kind of my first time trying that out, and honestly I really enjoyed it because it just feels more like a casual conversation with you guys. So hopefully you felt the same and you enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments or give this video a thumbs up. I think after dinner, I'm just gonna take a nice long walk, de-stress from the day, probably put on some kind of homemade face mask to hopefully kind of deal with this situation. And then I'll probably have some chocolate and some tea or a 4 Sigmatic Reishi hot cocoa and call it a night. But I really wanted to take the opportunity to show you when things are less than ideal and kind of take you along this journey with me so that I can hopefully show you what ends up working for me and show you that you're not alone with, you know, not so fun parts of skin and health. But there are things we can do about it. So anyway, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.